Welcome to the biggest World Cup in history. In 2026, 48 music teams will take part for the first time, bringing more matches, new opponents, and a completely revamped knockout bracket. The tournament is shared between three countries: the United States, Canada, Music, and Mexico, turning North America into a single stage for national teams. From all over the world, Music in 2026. The entire competition stretches, with matches played in 16 stadiums across the continent. In this video, we'll go through all of them, looking at each venue from a football music fan's perspective. On which of these stadiums will your national team play? Let's find out. Stadib.com presents FIFA World Cup 2026 stadiums. Canada, Mexico, USA, with all groups drawn and the full match schedule confirmed. Check out our tournament hub. The link is in the music video description. You'll find everything you need about the World Cup, plus a clear guide to buying tickets. Music, thanks to our partnership with a trusted iCup map, Lies Canada, contributing to stadiums on opposite coasts. Music, this is where the tournament meets cooler climates, long distances, and landscapes that usually bring hockey and mountains to mind rather than football. Music Toronto Stadium capacity: 45,000 Toronto. Toronto is Canada's largest city, set on the shores of Lake Ontario, with a downtown packed with high-rises and neighborhoods where multiculturalism is part of everyday life. In the Exhibition Place complex right next Music to the waterfront stands the smallest venue of the World Cup, Toronto Stadium, Music, known as Field, which has been given 6 games, including 5 group matches and 1 knockout tie. For the tournament, the capacity is increased with additional seating and hospitality structures, new large video screens, and upgraded broadcast and catering facilities. In the group stage, it will see Canada and Germany among the teams playing their matches here. BC Place, capacity Music, 54,000. Vancouver, city rich, both culturally and in terms of nature. Sits between the Pacific and the mountains. So from Music, many spots in the city, you can see water, skyscrapers, and snow-capped peaks all at once. In the middle of downtown, the roof of BC Place dominates the skyline. Music, as one of 2 Canadian venues at the 2026 World Cup, hosting 2 of Canada's group matches and offering one of the most urban settings of music the entire tournament. The stadium originally opened in the early 1980s and has since hosted everything. Complete transformation turned it into a modern arena with a cable-supported retractable roof, record-breaking center-hung video screens. Music in the group stage. It will see Belgium, Canada, and Switzerland among the teams playing here. The southern section of the tournament is Mexico, where games are played in a hot, densely populated belt of the country. Music, it is the only host that has already staged 2 full World Cups, so football here blends into everyday city life, street noise, and a festival atmosphere in the stands. Estadio Guadalajara, music capacity, 48,000 Guadalajara. Zapopan Music is a satellite city on the edge of the Guadalajara metro area, where it blends traditional charm with colorful streets, ornate churches, famous tequila music and the sound of mariachi. In this setting, Estadio Guadalajara takes Music on World Cup duties as one of Mexico's 3 venues, hosting for group stage matches. Its artificial hillside profile with a grass berm wrapping the back of the stands makes the stadium look like another green hill, while the red bowl of seating Music and the light cloud-like roof resting on slender supports give it a volcanic feel. On the pitch, one of the standout fixtures here will be Uruguay versus Spain music in the group stage. This and the remaining matches will be watched by fans seated on two-tiered red stands. Estadio Monterrey. Capacity 53,500 Monterrey music. Monterrey is the industrial capital of northern Mexico. Music framed by rugged Sierra Madre and known for its mix of glass towers, factories, and colorful neighborhoods. Plus, a strong music food scene. Here, Estadio Monterrey serves as one of the 3 Mexican venues music at the World Cup, taking 3 group matches and 1 round of 32 game. Its metallic music shell, inspired by the region's steel and brewing industries, wraps a steep bowl of stands with 2 main tiers, hundreds of corporate boxers, and a slightly lower south stand that opens a postcard view toward the mountains, earning the arena the nickname Music Steel Giant. The facade is punctured with gill-like openings that ventilate and light the concourses. 7 new rules of the 2026 World Cup will change the whole of football. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is going to be the most different World Cup in football history, because this time it is not just a new country or a new stadium. FIFA has changed many important rules of the game. Rules that can change the pace of the match music, can change the future of stars, can even bring new dreams to small teams. In today's video, we will know about those 7 new rules of the 2026 World Cup and see what was there before and what has changed now. So watch the video till the end, because the last rule can change the whole of football. Number 7, 2018 World Cup. This is the biggest change of the 2026 World Cup. Previously, only 32 teams played in the World Cup. There were 8 groups with 4 teams in each group, and 2 teams from each music group would advance to the knockout stage. As a result, it was very difficult for small countries to get a place in the World Cup. Even if many countries had dreams, they would not get a chance. But this time, FIFA has increased the teams to 48 by making new rules. Now there will be a total of 12 groups in the World Cup, and there will be 4 teams in each group. The top 2 teams from each group will go directly to the next round. In addition, the best third-place teams will also get a chance in the knockout round. And the most surprising thing is that this time, the total number of matches music in the World Cup will be 1, which is much more than in any previous World Cup. And honestly, FIFA has done a very good job with this rule, because even small countries dream of playing in the World Cup. Now an additional 16 teams will get the opportunity to participate in the World Cup. As a result, the opportunities for Asia, Africa, and small football countries will increase a lot. Now we will be able to see more new teams, and the World Cup will become more competitive. Number 6, the World Cup in 3 countries. One of the biggest changes in history, because the 2026 World Cup will be the first World Cup in history that will be hosted by 3 countries together. Never before has the FIFA World Cup been held in 3 countries. The 2026 World Cup will be held in 3 countries: America, Canada, and Mexico music. As a result, people from 3 countries will be able to enjoy the joy of the World Cup directly. It will also be a wonderful experience for football fans, because they can travel to 3 countries and watch the World Cup if they want. However, there is also a difficult side to it, because the teams have to travel from one country to another, which can increase the fatigue of the players. But FIFA says they are planning everything, and because of such a big event, the 2026 World Cup is being called the biggest World Cup in history. Number 5. New plan for player recovery previously.